on. Let's freaking go, juiced up. What's going on,
Let's
guys?
go.
Welcome back to another episode of Sideline Shenanigans. I'm pumped up. Reese is pumped up. Got a really good episode for you coming out. Back to the back phase of recording. We're recording tomorrow. A lot of content and definitely a lot of stories that you guys saw from last week's draft. If we want to really get into that right away.
Yeah, let's do that. So I mean, we told you guys in the last episode that we finally had our dynasty set up. We had everything, you know, where we wanted it to be, and now we had our draft. We had our draft party. Did not go very well for me in the cornhole tournament. Let me tell you, Danny, he played pretty well. Did you end up getting third? Was it or fourth?
Third, third, yeah.
Yeah,
And again,
yeah. I mean, Danny played well. I mean, he ended up getting a tough matchup in the semifinal game. I played horrible all day long. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't get consistent. I it wasn't my day with the bags. But I ended up coming around with I felt like what was a pretty good draft for myself. I think you said you were pretty happy about your draft as well. If you want to talk about your some of your top picks that you were happy about, some of the draft day trades you made, and then we can talk about the trade you and I made late after the fact.
yeah. So definitely I had a hard matchup. I ended up going 4-0 in the pool play. Swept the quarterfinals and I went up 8-9 nothing and almost had the mercy again in the semis and then choked that lead away. And I would have been, I was going to go with the one, the number one overall pick because there was offers and there was trades. The number one pick was traded. I do think
Yeah,
the number
you know what?
on that.
Let me pause you there for a second. Let's talk about that for just a quick second. The first overall pick. We're not going to name who yet, but first overall pick. If you guys saw the story, you know who got it. Um, so the person who got second place really, really, really wanted the first overall pick. Josh Allen's their guy. He loves Josh Allen. He was wearing their jersey on draft day. Um, so he made a move and he wanted to make it happen. He gave up all three of of the next year's rookie picks, so first, second, and third round. He swapped from pick 102 to pick 101, and then he also gave a fourth round for this year. Was it
Yeah, I don't know how you go back and
something
check
like that?
just.
I could find it eventually, I think, but
I
um,
yeah, I'm not sure exactly how to find it. Um,
okay, I found it. I found it. It was the 101 for the 102, the 409, the 2027 first, second, and third rounders.
it's a big trade, but
I
I
mean,
don't even close.
it was a lot, but can't
I do think
say
it.
that I would have given up that much. But I definitely am not blaming him for giving up that much at the same time.
No, I'm not either. But he did just have a pick swap at 1 and 2, which isn't like he still got the pick, like a good pick that he would want. The fourth round pick is a great play. Now the
Right.
first, second, it's really not as bad as I think we thought originally because these are next year's picks, and
Yeah.
we'll see how that. It is good to have extra picks for sure, but I just don't know if he got as much value as he could have gotten.
Sure. You see, the first overall pick you're saying didn't get as much as you think.
No, I think CJ or our number two could have got he could have got one more draft pick from this year's draft,
Yeah.
possibly another,
He could
a
have gotten
third.
like an eighth round back or something. Or yeah.
Yes, I'll tell you what, I had
Sure.
3 or 4. I think I had 4 8th round picks. I
Did you really?
traded back a couple times. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Um, I didn't make those trades probably till like the fourth or fifth round. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so just getting into it, a couple of the players. My starting quarterback is Lamar. And my Superflex quarterback is going to be Dak Prescott. Got a loaded running back room with James Cook, Jonathan Taylor, and Josh Jacobs. I have a Mika, Jalen Waddle, and T. Higgins. I have Marvin Harrison, but I'm shopping him around. Um, Trying to get him off the squad before preseason. That's kind of like the main names to my squad. I love my defense. I have the Rams defense. I am 3 players over the limit right now. But I tell you what, with the draft picks I have for the upcoming years, we'll just give a little rundown. Next year's draft, I have 3 first round picks, um, two
You have
second
three for
round,
next year.
3 for next year. Um, I have and 2 seconds. I don't have a third. Then the following year, I also have 2 firsts, 2 second, and a third. So pretty loaded up right now. 2029 is just three, one, two, and three pick. Um, my future is bright. I have a pretty young core. Definitely gonna have to draft like one running back and then gonna load up on the wide receivers and just take a guessing game. Um, I
Yeah,
love Amit right now, young wide receiver, but with the problems of um, Baker Mayfield, I may be looking to shop him around too. So we'll see what happens. But he's young. He might move teams too. So
yeah.
in the future.
Um, Yeah, I do like the way your team looks. It's a young core. You got a ton of picks. You can, if you really wanted to, whoever has got a stud that you really want, um, you could go spend all of your capital to go get. I don't know who would be available, but a Jamar Chase, for example. I mean, if that team, I don't know who has him, but they start struggling and aren't doing a whole lot, and they're going to end up selling at the end of the year. I mean, you could give all of your picks and be happy about it. At least you could, in theory. But
I have 5 first round picks on the rest. I very well, if
yeah,
I start, I'm like a top 2 team. I might top 3 team. I might go in and try to buy to get the buy in the
yeah,
playoffs.
absolutely,
How
absolutely.
they do it. I mean, this is really good for me because if not, I have the picks I can use. And draft a
Hmm.
younger core and those guys. If not, I can trade them away for young youth in the NFL already.
Yeah, yeah.
What
I was pretty happy about my draft as well. I think I had the eighth pick. Is that sounds right to me? Seventh or eighth pick. Wasn't too happy about where I was picking, but ended up liking what I ended up doing. I did go with. I don't think. I don't know if I was the first person to take a position player off the board or a non-quarterback off the board, but I did get my guy Jameer Gibbs. I mean, a lot of people think he has the ability to be the number one player in fantasy for however many years. I don't know if he'll be number one, but I know he'll at least be a perennial top 3 running back as long as he's healthy. And I'm a Lions fan, so that helps, want to keep him as well. But I like my 2 starting running backs. They're 2 young guys, Jameer Gibbs and Travion Henderson. A lot of upside. Not really sure what I'm going to get out of Travion Henderson quite yet, but I do like his future. I ended up getting Patrick Mahomes as my QB1, which I was pretty happy about to get him where I got him. I mean, he's still Patrick Mahomes, even though he hasn't had the greatest last 2 years now. He's battling the injury, but I mean, he's at the end of the day, he still is Patrick Mahomes. He's going to be a solid option for you. But my wide receiver room, it's high risk, high reward. I did do have the stack of Rasheed Rice, which we can talk about it now. I traded away T. Higgins and a first round pick for Rasheed Rice and third round pick.
it did give
Is that
you,
what you
yes,
gave me?
next pick
Yeah.
to
So I traded. That's how you got T. Higgins. That's how I got Rasheed Rice. But I might have overpaid a slight amount, but long term, it's going to be better. Rasheed Rice is going to be better than T. Higgins will, at least for the short term. You might have me a little bit there, but I really wanted to get my stack there and as the true number one option in Kansas City as well.
the thing is
But
with
I don't.
with, uh, with giving you Rice is you can have him for the future and I can have Higgins for the now. And if I end up buying, you can sell those picks away. And this could be this. I think it's still a good trade. I don't know if it's maybe you
Yeah.
overpaid for now this season, but like I
Right.
could sell my for a better receiver. I could draft a good. I have 3 chances. So
Right.
But go ahead.
And who knows? I mean, T. Higgins is also always hurt. I know Rasheed Rice has his separate issues as well, but T. Higgins is get. I mean, it feels like he gets hurt every other week. But yeah, so we'll see how that ends up working in the long term. But I got a lot of young guys. I feel like I'm pretty happy with my young core. I think we could potentially contend this year. I think I'm going to be a middle of the pack team, which I don't like. I'd rather be a bottom team or a top team. But I was happy. My biggest draft day trade that I made that I was really happy about was getting Trevor Lawrence. I only had to give away a first round pick and Lad McConkey, which I didn't love giving up Lad in a Mike McDaniel offense, but I really wanted to get another top ish tier quarterback to fill in that super flex for. I mean, he's still a young guy. He just got paid. He started to find his own a little bit at the end of last year. I mean, he ended up finishing as QB4, which I was pleasantly surprised to see that, and really hopeful that he can turn into Trevor Lawrence is what everyone thought and wanted him to be. This is going to be year 6 now for him, so it's go time now for Trevor.
Absolutely. Um, did see your guy Olave did just get a nice little contract extension today.
I was happy to hear that too. I do want their quarterback play to get better, and I think Tyler Shaw could do the job. He's not as bad as some people make him out to be, but I was really happy to see that was that'll help Olave out with just peace of mind, and now he can just go out there and ball. Hopefully, that's the kind of player he is, not the I got paid, so let's you know take it easy now. But hopefully we can I mean, the Saints are always going to try and pass the ball. I mean, Alvin Kamara is 100 now. Travis Etienne, I've never really thought he was all that good. He just had one good year. But they're going to have to be a more pass heavy offense. They're not going to be a very good team. So they're going to be playing from behind a lot, at least if you ask me. I know some people are high on the Saints this year, but I don't see it. But
I
that's a
really
different topic for a different day.
um, go ahead and give me a couple of those players, maybe two to three players you're really excited about. Maybe not now, but in the future, like sleep.
Yeah. Um, one One that I was really happy about getting was Eli Stowers, the tight end out of Oregon. I think he was at Oregon. He's the rookie for Philly, and I know what's his name, Dallas Goddard is he's on his way out here shortly, and Jalen Hurts and the Phillies offense is always going to be reliant on tight ends just with the way that they are a run heavy offense. It's always a good safety option. Where did Eli Stowers go to school? This is bothering me now. Vanderbilt, that's what it was, not Oregon. I was thinking of someone else, but I do like Eli Stowers for the future. I did grab Carson Beck as well in one of the super late rounds. I'm not. He has his character issues and his weirdo problems and all that, but I didn't. I really did like getting him where I got him with knowing what his role is going to be this year and knowing I can just put him on the taxi squad. He can, I think he could develop. I mean, he's won, what, was it two national champions or one national champion and another run with Georgia? I mean, he has the experience of a championship team, so not that the Cardinals are anywhere close or ever going to be close, but at least he can hopefully turn into some sort of a relatively productive player in the NFL. Um, I was really one guy to watch on my team would be Luther Burden, just because who knows who's going to turn into wide receiver one for the Bears. They have a lot of wide receiver twos. They don't really have the true alpha, so I would like to see Luther Burden turn into the true alpha in their Bears offense, just not on days that they play the Lions.
Yeah, it's completely fair. So I have to make a couple cuts. I'm actually three over my limit. Are you right at yours? right at
Yeah, I
yours. So
am.
you're
I am at mine now. But I do have two players. I mean, I have Tyreek Hill and Stephon Diggs on my roster right now as well. So, I mean, they're obviously both still free agents, but I think one of them will sign soon. I'm definitely going to keep one of them. I don't know if I'm going to keep both of them, but they still have the upside, at least a little bit of upside to be productive players for, the back end of the season when people are getting hurt or whatever it might be.
what players was it?
Diggs and Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill would probably be the one that I'd get rid of first just because of the injuries. But I mean, Stephon Diggs last year was the 17th ranked wide receiver. Like, I mean, if he can, if he gets signed and someone will take him. He's been doing it for years and he's still got it left in the tank. I mean, he had 1,000 yards last year. That's not just gonna wipe away to 20 yards.
Yeah, that's a couple of I'm really excited about. Um, One of them is going to be Jalen McMillan. I know he's also a Buccaneer, but I do think he has a bright future ahead of him. Obviously, quarterbacks are crucial, and having a third string quarterback be Sam Darnold, I'm very, very pleased with. And even if someone ends up needing a quarterback, I have Bryce Young that I would be willing to give up. Same with Sam Darnold, really,
Yeah,
to give up a player. Um, and then one one more that maybe in the more in the future I'm excited for is going to go ahead and be Isaiah Bond.
yeah,
Taxi squad for now. You're number two for him, correct?
yep. But and he also had that. I mean, he played in 16 games last year, but he wasn't really. It didn't really feel like he was like a part of the team just because of his off the field issues he had come into the draft and all that. But I mean, I remember watching him in college and thinking that he was pretty good. He started he started at Bama, right, and then went to Texas. Was it? That sounds
Yep.
right in my head. But
And I think,
yeah, I mean,
yeah,
a lot of upside.
possibly coming back. I think he could end up having a role. Maybe make he'll probably stay on the taxi squad the whole year, but I could see him having a future
Yeah,
sometime soon,
for
even
sure.
if backup in the future. Um, I would love that. But yeah, I have to make three roster cuts right now. If I was to pick and had to pick right this second, Camaro would be going. Um, Kate Otten would be going, and I don't even know. Maybe Braylon Allen. I think he has a decent future, so I don't know. Keaton Mitchell, I don't know what his
Yeah.
role is gonna look like. So I have some tough cuts I have to make because there's a couple players I think could have a future, and I just don't know. But I still have some time, so we'll see what happens.
Hmm.
So that's gonna
Yeah,
wrap it
and
up
who
for.
knows? I mean, maybe you even just want to ship away one of your quarterbacks now, like a Sam Darnold or a Bryce Young, and just get more capital right away as your third cut instead.
Sure. Um, yeah, so I'm excited to see how this is gonna go. Time to cut another trade, could just another trade for a pick, player pick swap. Um, so we'll see. Um, all right, let's get into our buy and sell of the week. Want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so I have a sell that I love watching. Any ESPN show in the morning. At least I used to, but
Hmm.
man, it's all day long. Um, I'd say it really shouldn't be this way, even though I do like Pat McAfee. His is the best right now. I do like him, but it should always be SportsCenter. SportsCenter should always be up top, the number one sports show to watch, and it's not. Um, like we talked about when you came in to hit that bucket today, they're talking about Madden ratings. Um, like they get deep into the
Yeah,
off
I mean
season.
that was just ridiculous.
We're at that null right now where it's like all there is baseball, and there's only so much to talk about for baseball. especially with the trade deadline. Once that ends, there's going to be even less to talk about until we get closer to the playoffs. Um, and that's the only sport we really that's all they talk about. So we get a lot of off-season what ifs for certain players, and it's gotten ridiculous to like it shouldn't be on all day long. They should be maybe playing reruns of stuff, like old SPs. I don't care. I'd rather see that and watch historic things than rewatch the same show over and over. Or if they have a new one live, then they're just talking about nonsense. Especially when you get the shows like First Take and Stephen A. Smith. It's one of the worst shows out there. That's up 4-2. Needed that. Needed that.
Yeah. There we
Um,
go. There we go.
I'm selling ESPN right now. ESPN's been lower for a couple of years, especially the way I mean watching baseball games on it has been atrocious. So uh, there's just a lot. I'm selling ESPN right now.
Yeah. I totally agree. It's really. I don't know. They need to stick with what they're good at, and what they're doing right now is definitely not what they're good at.
No, and sadly, I mean some of it just ends up becoming, you know, racial. And the reason Ryan Clark was fired was because all of his comments were like that, and it's not just about sports anymore. That's why you tune into a sports center or a first take, or whatever it may be. Get up, whatever. You expect sports, and then everything is made into things it's not, which is really
Yeah, I mean
unfortunate. I mean,
everything is political or gambling or something that it shouldn't be.
exactly. We're going into your buy and sell.
I thought about this for a while, and I just couldn't think of anything for this week. I think I'm gonna have to put a rain check on for this episode and bring it into the next episode.
Sure. Okay. Um, Up north, we got a we got a pod coming out. This pod's coming out what tomorrow, Friday. Then we have tomorrow's pod that'll come out probably Monday
Say
ish.
that again.
So we have tonight's pod coming out probably Friday.
Say that again. You cut out a little bit there.
So tonight's pod's probably coming out tomorrow on Friday,
Either, tonight will come out either. Will probably be out on Friday when you guys are watching this,
and then
and
Friday's
then
pod
the one we're filming tomorrow will probably be Sunday, Sunday night, probably
maybe Monday for the just for the
maybe
draft.
Monday.
Um, it'll be out soon. I don't know if you want to go ahead and check to see if there's an updated score on the Instagram for our draft that is coming up later in this episode. Um, but for now, I want to get into a golf trip.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I mean, it's something that we've been looking forward to all summer long. I mean, even all winter long as well. I mean, since we came home from the last one, we've just been thinking about ways to make this one better. What can we do different? What can we add? I mean, now that we have the podcast too, I mean, it just adds a whole nother level to this and a whole nother realm of fun that we can do. Different challenge. We can add challenges into this now and whatever it might be.
yeah. So before we get into it, actually, I'll get this clip after. We got to talk about what day or what time we're gonna leave. I want to leave early, and I think you had mentioned that you would want to as well because we're going to the store getting everything for food, uh, stuff like
Right.
that. We leave Sunday around. My thought process is we go shopping at like 9.
Yeah, and I was thinking mid morning at the very latest of late morning. I'd like to definitely leave or be done with shopping before noon, at the latest.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking probably get to you 9:30. I would say that
Hmm.
9:30 somewhere in that range. That gives us time to pack up the truck with everything that's going up. Clothes,
Yeah, golf
clubs,
clubs,
everything.
clothes. Hmm.
Um, and then we just go to Sam's from there. Leave between that
Yeah,
9:30. Like once we're all set in the car, we go to Sam's, get all of our stuff. Lot of hot dogs. A lot of hot dogs are gonna be needed. I love
a
me
lot
a
of
good
dogs,
fire
a
dog.
lot of dogs. Yeah,
There's
I mean,
nothing better.
I mean, I think Fire Dog. It's in a different level. It's just in a different planet, you know.
To
It's hard. It's hard to describe it. Hmm.
listen. I don't know what made those so good last year, but they were so good
They
last
were
year, and
good.
I
They were good.
cannot wait. You ever had those
Yeah,
hot dogs with like with cheese inside of them?
I don't think I've ever had them.
Are you a brat guy? Do you like brat?
Brats are okay. I can't remember the last time I've had a brat. Now that I think about it, but
Uh, okay. Um, maybe we adventure into like a different hot dog. I would say, like, get
sure.
obviously original. You gotta have the original. You just can't,
Yeah, you got to
right?
have your Nathan's or your ballpark, whatever we're gonna get.
I think we could even like we're gonna need a lot of hot dogs because I mean I think we're gonna eat this multiple days plus fire ones, which those don't even count as a meal. Those
Yeah,
are just right.
no,
I mean those
those are a
are
snack.
different. Um, oh god, so excited! But so I'm thinking if we can do that, right? We go to the store. I think it usually takes us about an hour in there, and then we always
Hmm.
go to like Meyer to get the buns, right? Because
Right.
when we go to Sam's, they always take a
Because
big
yeah, the
pack.
Sam's Club ones. I mean, it gives you 100 buns. Like we don't need that many buns.
Yeah, yeah. So we always end up going to. I think it's we usually Meyer that we always end up going to, right? I feel like the one in Southgate, we always go
Yeah.
to that one. Um, so
Yeah.
we'll head there probably after a Meyer after Sam's Club, and then straight shot to Gladwin. I think that would probably put us around 11:15 ish if we left your. Let's say we
Yeah.
left your house nine Sam's Club 11:15. It's how far is the
Hmm.
drive? Is it under three? At three?
Just under three. I think it's like 240 around there.
It's beautiful. Um, yeah, I think that gives us a good time. We don't stop on the way there ever, right?
No,
I don't think we have.
I mean unless we have to go to the bathroom really badly, but we shouldn't
Yeah,
need
and
to
that's
stop.
no. Usually we like go like at the store. Just I don't think it's even in our brains. But to be honest, I made the
No.
whole drive to Indiana, Westfield, Indiana, one time without stopping once. We stopped for food, no bathroom trips. So I was proud of that.
Yeah.
But I think that gives us enough time to get there, set up everything, set up our rooms. We talked
Hmm.
about doing 9 holes at that one course, probably scramble it, I would
Hmm.
imagine, to get back in
Or
because we're
we could even do a mini match play if we really wanted to.
sure that could even be fun. Let us know in the comments below what you guys think we should do. It's really just to get loose because the next day we start at Eagle
Hmm.
Glen, and that's uh, that's the start of
The
the
first annual Sideline Major.
looking for. Um, which I'm very excited for. And then we have a day off where we go play as a scramble. And what is our goal going to be?
Yeah, you. I want you guys. I mean, I was thinking, our. I don't remember what we shot last year. If I remember correctly, I want to say it was 4 over, maybe 5 over. We're better golfers since then. We've been playing, you know, pretty good golf between the two of us, I'd say. I would like to say 2 over should be our goal. I mean, just because I would say even. If we were playing at Erie, I'd say even. But just
What is
because, it's not a regular course for us and we don't know every, cut and corner to take or um, how every green might be. But
what
I
is our
think two
best?
over gives us a little bit of room. Our best ever? Um, I want to say 2 under. I think our best is a 70.
Okay, I think our goal could be a one.
Maybe
One.
a 73.
So yeah, so you guys let us know in the comments below, what you think our target goal should be, and what should be the punishment, which would be on one of the pods up there. If not, the first one would come back. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Give us a punishment if we don't reach it. If we do reach it, then good for us.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll update every 3 holes. I mean, um, obviously, golf we have good integrity, so we will keep it up $150 with you guys if we don't complete the challenge or not. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
very
mean
excited for that.
the donut challenge I think does the justice for us. I mean, we had that challenge done on the 18th hole, and all we had to do was two putt and a scramble to beat it, and we missed all of our putts, and we decided we were going to bogey or double the. Did we double it and lose out, or did we bogey it and lose out? I don't even remember, but that still infuriates me. I need a redemption at that challenge, just not this year. I need some
Yeah,
more
no,
time still before I try and eat donuts in one sitting.
yeah, that one was brutal. I'm excited to get that challenge. I will. I promise you, I'll be getting loud during that next one. I'll be getting more hype. I can't lose that challenge again.
But yeah,
You can't do that for a
no,
third year in a row. Uh, Too taxing. Then we get back into. I don't know which. I think we're doing the nightmare first this year, which is different for us, and then we end on the
no. We are doing the dream first. We are doing the dream first.
still on the dream first train. Okay, that's 3 years in a row. We got to keep that up. Good for us. A little bit
Yep.
later team for us. I think it just. I think it balances out the day a little bit better. We get to sleep in a little bit more. We've learned
Yeah.
sometimes that there's a little like nappage time. This way we get to get more
Hmm.
done. New form of content coming soon that we are really excited to show you guys. We're gonna have a lot pumping out, so you guys have to follow the TikTok and the Instagram because we're gonna have some really cool videos coming out. One that I would like to spoil a little bit is we're definitely gonna um, do some glow in the dark on the hole
Oh
that
yeah.
we're on. I was thinking probably 100-yard shot is probably perfect. Um, that's just a great number. Maybe we can even get something on the green, like we can put the camera on the green. Um,
Hmm.
we can test it out. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Really
We
excited.
got a lot.
Yep. So,
I'm excited. I mean, we both have a ton of ideas for a bunch of different things, golf video wise. I mean, expect a lot of content coming. It's a lot of fun stuff too, not just the boring stuff of a podcast or just sitting here and listen to us talk. It's going to be, you know, I think it's pretty fun what we do. But and I want you guys to be more engaged in more some of the short form videos as well instead of just the long form videos like we got going on.
and we appreciate the support. I mean, there's a ton of people that have come up to us and been like, "How's the pod going?" And saying, "Yeah, we always give
Hmm.
it a like, follow. We enjoy it." We're really trying to get to that 100 subscriber mark. If we get to it by the hoodie to a random winner, we'll put them on a wheel. So once we get to 100 subscribers, if it happens by the end of the year, we will be giving away a free hoodie.
Yeah. And you know what? I mean, now since we're talking giveaways here, I still have, I think it's 3 different sideline shenanigans hat clip ball markers for any of you golfers out there who want some. Let us know. I got 3 of them left. We might do a little giveaway for that, or just We'll see. That I got three of them left. I want to know what you guys want. If you guys are interested in them, let me know. Let us know. Um, yeah, I mean, we're trying to spread the love, spread the channel, grow the channel. I mean, it's a lot of fun doing this. We appreciate you guys for everything you do. We want to show you guys how appreciative we are of you with just some fun little stuff.
Absolutely. And one thing that I'm really excited to do is our Dynasty League. We are going to try to bring in those members, try to
Hmm.
almost be with it. I mean, even if we have time for a 2 podcast week, one of them being with a special guest, maybe the highest score, the lowest score, devastating injury,
Yeah.
um, something, latest trade,
Hmm.
or we'll try to bring on something or someone, even for the redraft league, which we're going to get into more in the next podcast. Um, we'd really like to bring on our rookies onto the podcast, so maybe we can get a couple of
Hmm.
those. Um, but yeah, back to the Sunday there. I think we probably are there around 2, 3 o'clock. That's what I'm thinking.
Hmm.
That range, just perfect to go play the 9. We're recording a pod there. That's probably when we'll get a
Hmm.
redraft member. Maybe try to get a dynasty, another one that we record up there. Um, we're gonna have 2 to 3 podcasts come out up there, which is very very exciting. Um,
Yeah.
Draft is that night. We'll get more into that tomorrow or on the next podcast. So
Yep.
a lot of exciting things. Wii Sports is a new addition that we haven't brought up Wii Sports this year or any year, so we're bringing it up this year. Another fun game to play, in case of rain, just downtime to kill, possibly another live stream with it. Um, Very excited for the things up north. A lot to look forward to.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys are interested in, I know we did our live stream challenge a while ago now, but if you guys are interested in maybe another, 7 game series type of thing, or, you know, let's see how quickly both of us, we both have to hit a new PR in Wii Golf, or even if it's like PGA golf, I mean, either one of those kind of options could be fun. Um, a lot of fun stuff that we're looking forward to when we go on this trip. I think this could be our hopefully our breakthrough is what I'm hoping for.
Me too. Um, hey, anything else you really want to talk about from up north? If not, we can, always talk about it tomorrow too.
Yeah, yeah. There was one thing that I thought about. I wanted to run it past you and see what you thought. Um,
I
well,
want to talk about.
the biggest problem when we go up north is having to buy wood for the fire every day, right? Just because I mean, or just considering the fact of buying wood. I was thinking before we even go up, we can buy $20 worth of wood from someone who sells like I think they're called quarts of wood maybe I don't remember exactly what they're called, but I mean it's a ton of wood that you can buy for really cheap price, like right around here. I know like they around the Willow golf course area, a lot of people sell their wood from just cutting down trees. I think that could be a more cost effective way instead of spending, you know, $20 a night on wood or $12, whatever it is.
I'd love for that. Save money. Does it come with more?
It does, yeah.
Yeah, I'd love that. We could definitely do that. I think we should
And
look
worst
into
case
that.
scenario, if we need to buy a little bit more wood, then we buy a little bit more wood. Or if we have too much wood, then we just leave a little bit extra wood.
Yeah, we'll always be back. So, um,
Right.
yeah, I love. I think we should definitely 100% do that. Now, here's one that we gotta post this on the TikTok. Um, we want you guys to give us. So obviously we have the Sideline Major, which is Eagle Glen, Dream, and Nightmare. So day 1, day 3, and 4. Um, Stroke play. Okay. Um, Should it be a reward or should it be a punishment for the loser? Let us know what you guys want to see, and then give us your comment on what you think it should be, or your ideas of a reward, your ideas of a punishment. Give us your ideas so we can see what you guys are thinking, what you guys would like to see, and we can make it happen for you guys. So
Yeah,
please,
we can talk about that, about what we can make our official decision on, not the podcast that we're filming tomorrow, but maybe on the one podcast right before we end up actually go on our trip, just so it's established before we get there, before any, strings can be attached or whatever. Um, I also, on 18 birdies, if you want a friend, Danny or I, you can follow along our 18 birdies actual event, so you can see all of our scores throughout the 3 days. What do you?
and you can.
I just thought about this yesterday. Actually, I already added the Eagle Glen Dream Nightmare as our three events. But do you want me to add the Sugar Springs scramble day in there as well? I can't set it to a scramble in the event store, but at least everyone that does want to follow along can see what
Well,
the scores are
if,
for the day.
if we just have our own event going on, if we friend them back, they will be able to see. We don't need to put it into
Right.
the
Okay.
thing or anything.
Yeah.
Um, so if you guys do want to follow our scores live, we will be doing an update every 3 to 4 holes. Anyway,
Mhm.
um, via the um, Eagle Glen, the Strokes Play, Sideline Major, and then the Scramble. But if you guys want to follow live, hole by hole, shot by shot, uh, DM us on Instagram or TikTok, and we will send you links to friend us.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think this is going to be a fun round, fun couple rounds of golf, fun experience, different kind of vibe than the last 2 years. I mean, each year has been something unique to it. We had our first original day. Our second year is just, we know what we were doing a little bit more. Or at least we added a fourth course. So instead of just playing three courses, we added our fourth course. Now this year is our first year of our podcast and being able to add all that fun stuff to it. So we're we're super excited.
And the fact that we had to narrow it down to Eagle Glen, we didn't really have other courses, but we were looking into them. We didn't name any others
Hmm.
for sure, but Eagle Glen, I'm so glad that we did. I love that course.
Yeah,
One of
and
the ones
I'll tell you what,
I'm going to play.
when you originally brought up Eagle Glen, and I looked at it online. I was like, yeah, okay, it's a little bit farther than the other courses. It's an extra 10-15 minutes, which isn't that big of a deal, but just in my head, I was saying, I don't know, is it going to be worth it? Boy, was it worth it. I mean, huge shout out to Eagle Glen. It's one of the nicest courses in the state that I've played. I feel like I've played a good amount of courses in the state, but it was really, really nice course.
Absolutely. Do you have your full layout of what you're going to be wearing for each course yet, or
I have three of the days. I don't have my fourth outfit on what I'm going to do yet. I was thinking I have I have two breezy polos to wear on day one and two. Day three, I have my outfit that I play the best in, at least that I've had my two best scores in. Um, and then I don't know what I'm going to do for my fourth day yet. I think that might be a put it together last minute type of deal, but we'll find out.
do you have a breezy Tuesday?
Yeah,
You're saying
I'm going to wear my lemonade and iced tea one.
I might go a green breezy that day then. I'm getting a new. I have a new breezy on the way. It's like the Fourth of July type deal one. Um, it would be here Tuesday, I think it said. Monday, I'm definitely going to Eagle Glen Fit. I'm thinking the Dream might be outfit because the Fourth of July, um, you
Hmm.
know, is the Dream. So I just don't know what I have for the nightmare yet. I'm not. Nothing's set in stone besides Monday.
Yeah.
Um,
The only one
okay,
I know for sure, like 100%, which day I'm wearing it is my USA at Eagle Glen and then my Eagle Glen hat.
yeah, that's gonna be a good one. I'm excited. Um, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into my play of the week. Make sure you follow this. This is see if you guys are riders with us, with me. Sorry. Um, this is just a me thing here. Uh, okay, so here's what you're gonna want to do. You're gonna want to go onto your DraftKings. You're gonna want to put Tigers to win the series. You're gonna want to go ahead and put Cleveland to win the series. Hold on, I'm pulling up this parlay real quick. You're gonna want to have the Phillies over Baltimore, Guardians over Arizona, and Tigers over the Athletics. Take those three, turn it into a parlay. That's my play of the week. Now me and Reese are going to get into our keep three cut five of the week, which I do not remember what it was.
Our Keep 3 Cut 5 of the week is first overall picks in the NFL draft since the year 2000. And this is based solely on their career, just like trying to get the three best players out of the eight that I chose for you, based off of their entire career. I'm not gonna do players from the last 2 years just because it's not fair. So it's not going to be Caleb Williams. It's not going to be Fernando Mendoza on there. I just don't think that that's fair to those players to put them anywhere yet, just because they've only had. I mean, Mendoza hasn't done anything yet. Cam Ward hasn't done anything yet, and Caleb Williams has had 2 years of football, so you can't really say what he's going to be yet. World. All right, all right. Not sure what's going on there, but let's get started. Um, First one we're gonna have for you. We got Miles Garrett.
I'm gonna keep Miles Garrett.
Yeah, I mean he could go down as the greatest to do it on that side of the football, um, if he plays long enough. The next one we got is his new teammate Matthew Stafford.
I would have kept if they won the Super Bowl this year. I'm gonna cut.
The next one we have Jadeveon Clowney, 2014 first overall pick.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a cut there.
The next one we have 2013 offensive tackle Eric Fisher.
Going to cut.
You've got 2 and 2 left here.
Like that.
Really liking the way that this is turning out for me. The fifth pick here, we got 2010 quarterback Sam Bradford.
I'm gonna cut.
Bet you're wishing you would have kept Stafford now, huh? Is that number 5? Yep. So we got one cut and 2 keeps left here. And the next one we're going to is the defensive end of 2006. We're going Mario Williams.
Statistically speaking, we're gonna cut it. We're just gonna cut it. We're gonna.
All right, so you have all your keeps and your cuts here. So
Like
first
they,
off, you start off with keeping Miles Garrett. Great keep. You did cut Matthew Stafford, Jadeveon Clowney, Eric Fisher, Sam Bradford, Mario Williams. You went 5 cuts in a row, which led you to keeping Jared Goff.
yeah,
You
Jared
kept
Goff.
Jared Goff and Jamarcus Russell.
Uh, I really wish I would have kept Stafford. Really wish I would have kept Stafford.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I do think the 3 keeps here were Miles Garrett, Goff, and Stafford. But yeah, Jamarcus Russell. I mean, one of the biggest busts of all time.
tough. That's, yeah, it's gonna be what about weeks. I will say, uh, yeah, that's tough. One thing I want to mention about our pods up north is I think we should have drafts and keep 3 cup pies, but each have one. So we'll double up the in persons. We'll each come up with a draft for one pod, and we'll each come up with a keep 3 cup pie just for one of the
Okay.
pods. A limited
Yeah.
pod.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
uh, Going back into our host here, so it's 14-8. Your lead right now. In the drafts, I won last week's or last episode's
Hmm.
most unbreakable records. So this week's draft is going to be worst animals. They can be anything to have as a pet. And I'm going to go ahead and take number one and go ahead and give me the snake.
Yeah. I mean, I know you're a huge anti-snake guy. My uncle actually had a snake at one point. I think her name was Sally. Maybe that was the crocodile's name. Alligator. Yeah. Yeah. My uncle once had a snake, and then he later got an Allie was Allie the alligator. That's what it was. I
Oh, I
think
like
Sally the
that.
snake and Allie. What?
Oh, I like Allie the alligator, but how come I not know? Oh,
I don't know. Actually, now that I think about, it, I don't know how this has never came up once. Um, yeah, that's
oh, that's awesome though.
yeah.
Um, here,
Well, anyways, um, my my first pick is going to be the hippopotamus. I mean, they're just too aggressive and way too mean. Way too mean.
yeah. Go ahead and give me that.
What? Say that again. You cut out there.
Go ahead and give me the elephant.
I'll tell you what. Those baby elephants are adorable.
Yeah, but they're
They're only
domestic.
babies for so long, though. Yeah. Um, Next one I'm going to go to here is the hyena. I mean,
Mm,
yeah, I don't know. I mean,
that's a really
yeah,
good
not for
one.
me.
I like that pick. They are noxious.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead and give me the lion.
Yeah. I mean, probably not a good pet to have. Um, But God, the baby lion's also adorable. And if you knew how to train them, that'd be an awesome pet. But the odds of that happening are very, very low. Um, but with that being said, what?
No, I'm just saying that they're that is. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want a baby.
My third pick, I'm gonna go with here. I'm gonna go to the bull shark, or can I just take shark in general?
I would just take shark. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just take shark.
What many picks I got left?
You have two picks left. We each have two picks left.
Why did you give me a five?
I think there was a fox in my backyard at one point over the last couple of months. Um, do I want to take this one at 4? Or do I want to go at 5 for this one? I, I'm gonna I'm gonna take the chimpanzee at pick 4 here. It's not just a monkey, guys. He's more than just a monkey. He's a death machine.
Go ahead and give me the buffalo.
Buffalo, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Have it.
I'm really happy. I mean, I'm really happy to be able to get this guy at the 5 because it is one of my least favorite things in this entire world, and that's the spider. And we're not just talking the little house spider. I mean, I'm saying the entire the big boys like the tarantulas, the black widows, the big boys.
Very gross. I can't stand spiders. I think they are disgusting.
They're so
Especially,
gross.
oh my god. Yeah, God, dude, I hate the way you see the little fuzzy ones. Gross. They're,
Yeah.
um, yeah, those are really good episode. Really excited to release this one, guys. We have a lot of content. We really hope you guys like it. We're trying all different kinds of things. We started
Hmm.
in the summer, and now we're really venturing out. Another podcast coming out. This will be out Friday, the 31st. And then tomorrow night's pod will be out probably sometime around Monday. Um, very excited. We'll probably get one more before we go up north, I would say.
Hmm. Hopefully.
Maybe it would have to be during the week because we do leave on that Sunday and we are
Yeah.
recording this. It would have to be during the week, so
Right.
you get back on that. Um, it would be weird because I would be recording right where you are.
Yeah. Love that. And the brand new setup, by the way, too. We're officially moved back at home. No longer going to be moving away for school anymore, so that's a huge plus for me. Not having to worry about being a couple hours away makes everything in life a little bit easier. Gonna miss it for sure. A lot of things love over there, but on to a new chapter for me over here. Got the official new setup for hopefully the long term. Got my little TV back there on its little stand. I can move that thing around whenever I want or need when doing homework, doing podcast stuff. Got my monitor, my mic. I mean, this is everything I need right here. I'm excited. This is a new step in the podcast, new step for a lot of different things, and it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's going to wrap up episode number 1432. Thank you guys for watching. Again, like, subscribe. Please give us your thoughts and comments on anything we may have listed in the beginning parts of this video. You will see the clip and TikTok. Please comment. We would love to know your guys' thoughts.
Make sure to go check all of our different socials as well. YouTube, which is probably what mostly everyone is watching, the long forms at least. Instagram, if you're seeing this on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify. We also have just go show the love, go share it, share with your friends, share with your family. We appreciate you guys, and we will see you next time on Sideline Shenanigans.